We had a crisis that was averted over the weekend. One of the big banks in California failed, and it was improperly managed, we believe, and it could have begun a cascade effect. The federal government intervened to try to stop that, but really the long-term solution to this, and what I've explained to the group here today, is that we have to fix how we budget for the federal government and how we spend. We don't have a revenue problem, we have a spending problem.
Mike Johnson, U.S. Congressman from the 4th District in Louisiana, spoke to the Rotary Club about the Silicon Valley bank failure. He also touched on the border crisis.
We have approximately 5 million illegals that have come across the border since President Biden took office. These are objective numbers that everyone can see. We have about 150,000 illegals come across the border every month. And what's really affecting us most acutely is the fentanyl crisis that's tied to that open border.
Johnson says that although there's only 6 representatives from Louisiana in Congress, they've managed to secure influential positions.
Even though we have a small delegation in Congress by the numbers compared to some other larger states, we all work really hard and really well together to advance Louisiana's interests. And we know that when we do what's right for Louisiana, we're doing what's right for the country.
Chris Degrapont was pleased with the congressman's presentation.
I think he does a great job at delivering information in a largely nonpartisan way. Has to be slightly partisan because of who he is and the occupation that he has. But he basically just challenges us to rise to the occasion and answer the question for the next generation, which is, where do our rights come from and what is this all about?
Degrapont is not sure how the government is going to be able to avert disaster concerning the bank failure.
We know that bank bailouts don't work. One of the things Congressman Johnson said is that there's some conflicting information coming out from the Treasury Department with Janet Yellen and from the Federal Reserve with Chairman Powell. I guess it remains to be seen exactly what they're going to do. They're saying that they're going to keep everybody whole. I don't really know how they're going to do that.
He said Johnson and the other members of the Louisiana delegation in Washington are doing a good job raising the stature of the state.
All of our Louisiana representatives seem to be doing a very good job, from what I can tell, making a pretty small, relatively obscure state important on the national stage and in the leadership in their respective houses and committees.
Joel Massey, ABC 31 News that works for you.